Well, it's very interesting how I happened to come to work at Jumpah. I knew I was going to be moving to Cambodia, and so I was going to do an exploratory trip, and it just happens that on the side I'm a woodworker hobbyist. I've been in the woodworking area for about 30 years just as a hobbyist, and so one day I just typed into Google woodworking in Cambodia just to find out what was going on here. And it took me to a thread of this man in Seattle, Washington, who had remarked that he had started a woodworking training school just outside of Phnom Penh. And so I just decided to look him up. And I found out that he's is a good friend of Tim and Dar, and that he's been supporting their ministry. And so that when I came over here, I looked up Tim and Dar, and they showed me the shop, and I was immediately taken up with it and knew I wanted to be involved with it. We've been here now for about 4 months, and I've been spending the best part of 2 days a week here. And when I first came, there were 4 young men who had been in the shop for a while. I immediately took to them. Even though I don't speak Khmer and they don't speak English, I started right in to give them some pointers, get some training in areas that they weren't familiar with. And I found that we really could communicate well, and I really got taken up with the vision of how we could improve the lot of poor Khmer men who don't have a skill or a trade. And perhaps we can provide them with the tools and the know-how so that they can make a good living in the future. One of the things that has really impressed me with these men, there are now 6 of them who are in training, is their eagerness to learn. They are very reliable. They come to work every day, and as soon as I get here, they instantly want to find out what I'm doing here and what what I can teach them. They had been working for a couple of years, I think at least a couple of years, I'm not sure exactly how long, mostly doing craft items, small things like puzzles, bandsawn boxes, and things like that, and of course they still do that. But Tim really had an idea of us expanding and doing more conventional woodworking, things like making furniture, chairs, tables, things like that, cabinets. And so we have already started to do that, and we're looking forward in the next year or so. We'll need to expand the shop, and we'll need to get more sophisticated tools in here. But our plan would be to go to more and more high-end things, as well as to stick with the crafts. I really feel that the skills that these men are receiving are things that they can take with them and make a whole career out of it. Whether it's doing actual high-end woodworking, doing crafts, perhaps having a handyman service. They will have a variety of skills that they'll be able to use to help better their lives and their families.
In the past, I had no work. All of my friends were a bad influence on me. We often got drunk and stole things from other villages. My mom worried about me all the time. One day she went to Jumpah and asked Juntah for help. He asked me to come and learn woodworking. I accepted his offer. Now I'm learning to use many tools and am making things that can be sold. I even started to attend church. Juntah teaches me about Jesus each week. I am happy, and my mom is very happy. I like working with wood, and I now have a new group of friends. Jumpah started the woodshop project, hoping to impact young people like M. 6 young men work and learn at the shop. Our next goal? Expand to 20 full-time workers and double the space of the shop floor. With each new worker, Jumpah develops an important relationship with another extended family. This relationship gives us the credibility to help in other areas of life and even to share the gospel. Ken's commitment to the woodshop plays a huge role in the process, and you can give him a hand. Jumpah needs tools and equipment to put in the hands of additional workers and to enable us to make better quality products. Jumpah needs money to expand the shop. More short-term volunteer woodworkers, people like Ken, can teach additional skills and help expand Jumpah's product line.